An engagement that will bring you true satisfaction, true ability, and the possibility of fulfilling your greater purpose for it coming into the world. You have given away something great for something very small and insignificant. You have chosen a little pleasure and have forfeited a great satisfaction. God is not going to come and fix everything up for everyone, but God has placed knowledge within everyone. And only knowledge can lead you to act courageously, to act wisely, and to act in such a way that you are able to benefit from a changing set of circumstances and to be of service to others, which will provide great satisfaction to you. Look at history and it will teach you these lessons. In that respect, the past is a great teacher. Look at people living at the dawn of times of great change, at the outset of times of great change, and see the consequences for those who were aware and made preparations, and the consequences for those who did not. Here history can be a great teacher of wisdom. You are now living at the threshold of great change in the world. If you do not respond to this and cannot fulfill what knowledge has given you to do, then these times will be terrifying and unsettling, and you will not be in a position to escape the difficulties, or to benefit from the opportunities, or to be of service to others. This is why you must become serious about your life. You must look to your life. Stop playing games. Stop fantasizing and become engaged in life. Pay attention to what the world is telling you, but do not come to immediate conclusions. Do not look for simple answers. Do not demand solutions. For the great waves of change that are coming to the world and humanity's emergence into the greater community are problems you will have to live with. They are long-term situations that you will have to learn to deal with step by step. You will have to live with them and let the solutions come to you and to others gradually, for no one has an answer for these things. No one has a solution to the great waves of change. There are many people who see solutions to aspects of the great waves, but no one has an answer or a solution to the whole thing. No one has an answer to how to prepare for the greater community, for how could they know, unaware of what life is like beyond the boundaries of this world? Unaware of the complexities of engagement between nations and the universe in your own vicinity, and unaware of what governs life and commerce in this region of space that you will have to become educated about. Only a new revelation can give you insight here. But even here, you have to grow and advance, for real learning is a step-by-step process. It does not happen all at once. Only those who are lazy, indolent and weak think they are going through great understanding in the moment. That is never the case. You learn in stages because you grow in stages. And great problems and challenges cannot be resolved quickly. This is what life has always taught, and it is this that you must learn now if you are to gain real strength and ability in the face of the great waves of change. You will have to take steps, not always certain if they are the right steps, not always certain of the results that they will produce, not in control of the process. You will have to become stronger, more observant and more careful in what you do, in what you say and in what you give yourself to. But this is the price of wisdom. This is the price of having strength and ability, for you cannot be fooling around in the face of the great waves of change. Take the lessons from history, but look ahead. Clear your mind. Set aside your assumptions. Set aside your beliefs and your preferences so that you may see, so that you may know, so that you may respond to the signs of the world and to the signs of knowledge within you. At first, these signs will seem subtle and perhaps indistinct, but over time they will become extremely clear and powerful. You will marvel at how you ever could have ignored them or overlooked them before. This will give you strength and confidence that knowledge will speak to you in the future, and if you are in a position to follow it with strength and commitment, without assumptions, you will be able to navigate what to others will seem incomprehensible and overwhelming. You will be able to see the gift where others only see the loss. You will be able to recognize what you yourself must do and become while others fall away and are overtaken. You will see, with greater and greater clarity as you proceed, how the past has fooled you, how the past has diluted your awareness, how the past has kept you vague and self-obsessed, and how the past has kept you locked in an experience of yourself as being weak and incompetent. You will have to have humility here, for the situation will be bigger than you are, and you will not have easy answers to rely upon. It is because these are the great waves of change, immense they are, and long-standing. They are the product of humanity's misuse of the world, the product of humanity's greed, humanity's conflicts, humanity's overuse of the resources of the world, and humanity's ignorance about life in the greater community. There is no escaping the consequences, for life is moving, and you must move with it. Circumstances will be changing in an increasing manner. You must be able to see what this will tell you to do and to become stronger with knowledge so that you can discern the right moment to act and the right action to take. Around you there will be increasing discord, anger, frustration, chaos and confusion. People will be upset. People will be enraged. People will be living in anxiety. People will be having great difficulty. Here you can only look to other individuals who are responding with knowledge and to knowledge within yourself, for around you, everyone else will be panicking or will be trying to fool themselves increasingly in the face of great change. The mental environment will become ever more discordant. People will be snapping out of their dreams of self-fulfillment with great difficulty and tremendous fear. People will be behaving in a self-destructive manner. Foolishness, confusion, hostility and conflict will grow around you. How will you be able to maintain your focus, your clarity, your self-awareness and your connection to knowledge through this increasingly difficult environment? This is an important question, and it can only be answered by building a foundation in knowledge, by learning about the great waves of change, and by considering everything that you do and whether these things will be able to be sustained into the future. You will have to change when others are not changing. You will have to go right when everyone else is going left. You will have to respond when no one seems to respond or to even care. Knowledge will lead you to act when action must be taken even if no one else is taking that action. Here you cannot rely upon consensus or the agreement of those people whose approval you think you must have. You have to become tremendously sober, self-reliant and clear-minded. You have to gain control over your emotions and your reactions sufficiently so that you can maintain an awareness of where you are and who you are, no matter what is going on around you. And you will have to overcome the temptations of fear to go into denial or avoidance or blaming others. It will not be easy, but it is redemptive, for this is where your great strength comes forward. This is where the power of knowledge begins to reveal its true reality and significance in your life. Here is where your real gifts to the world have an opportunity to emerge where they could never emerge before. Here you will be living not a life of comfort and preference, but a life of clarity and meaningful engagement with others and with the world. For the comforts will fall away. The indulgences will become impossible. And yet it will be a time of great compassion, a time of great giving, a time where great relationships will be initiated and will grow, and a time of redemption in the face of immense and seemingly overwhelming difficulties. For this, you will need to take a different position with yourself, not as a slave to your wishes and your fears, not as a weak, pathetic person, but as someone who was sent into the world to serve the world under the very circumstances that will be growing around you. What happened before in your life will seem ever more remote as you respond directly to what life is putting in your path today and tomorrow and in all the days to follow. What you thought you were, what you thought you wanted, your preoccupations, your great conflicts with yourself, your past disappointments and failures, will all become further and further lost in the past, washed downstream in the river of life. For when you are living fully in the moment and preparing for the future, the past cannot haunt you. It cannot overwhelm you, for your life is given to things that are more immediate and are more significant. You escape the past by engaging in the present and by preparing for the future. Some aspects of your past will continue to serve you, and some aspects of your past will continue to bother you, but overall your emphasis will be on living in the moment and preparing for the future. This engagement with life is life-giving and is life-restoring. Your knowledge becomes more significant than your memories. Here the experience of clarity becomes more important than the seeming significance of your ideas or beliefs. Here your ability to see and to respond becomes ever more important for your well-being than your cherished ideas from the past. Here you are willing to sacrifice who you thought you were to allow yourself to become, over time, a greater person serving a greater purpose. Here your friends will change, your acquaintances will change, your priorities will change, your actions will change, your awareness will change, all to move you into a greater and more secure position in life. Here you must have great compassion for others, for there will be tremendous failure and confusion all around you. Yet if you can undertake this preparation yourself, which is your destiny to do, you will have compassion for others, for you will see how difficult it really is to change your relationship with yourself and your relationship with the world. You will see how much of a focused effort this requires on your part, a sustained effort over time and through many situations. And you will understand the challenge. And you will see that everything in life that is meaningful is the product of commitment and consistent self-application. And you will see its value for you and for others. And you will become a source of strength when others' strength seems to fail.